Hi, how are you? I am Brando, and the lesson today is called "What's the matter?" Okay, this is the question you always ask someone when you see This is the question you ask when you see someone that is kind of down, that is not. It does when someone doesn't look good. You ask that person, "Hey, what's the matter?" Okay, or "What's the matter with you?" So this usually happens when someone is feeling bad, when they're sick or injured or something like that. Okay, so here I have some of the reasons why someone would feel bad. Okay, so the first one would be when someone has a stomach ache. A stomach ache is when your stomach hurts. Okay, when you feel bad in your stomach and you're like, oh. Okay, that's a stomach ache. Also, you have a headache. Headache is when it's the same with the stomach. When you don't feel when you have a pain in your stomach, and then when you have a pain in your head, that's a headache. The next one would be the word pain. Okay, when you're not feeling good, and that can apply to pretty much every part of the body. But you don't say I have a pain in my head. You say I have a headache. There are some body parts that have a specific way for you to say or for you to express that you don't feel good. Okay, like for example, stomach ache and also headache, and you have earache when your ear hurts. Next one will be broken, when you break a bone, when you break your leg, you break your finger, when you break any part of your body. Okay, broken. When you, like for example, when you break a bone, it's like when you fracture it. Okay, when you break it. Next one would be when you say hurt, you would say my leg hurts, my eye hurts, my finger hurts. Okay, if you're walking and you fall and you hit your arm, you say my arm hurts. Okay, the next one, this is a very bad one, a toothache. A couple of years ago, I had a surgery in my mouth, and my tooth, this one, the very last one, it hurt a lot. Okay, a toothache is when your teeth or when your tooth hurts. Next one would be a backache. That's a very bad one too, because your back is very big, so when it hurts, it's like the pain is very, very, like it covers a very big area. That's when your back hurts. The other one, it would be like when you feel exhausted, like when you go to school and you have physical education, you have to run a lot, and you run. At the end, you are very tired. You're exhausted. Okay, you have like two scales, like you have tired, and then you have exhausted. Like exhausted is like when you're on the floor and you can't get up, you're sweating a lot, and you're like, I can't anymore. That's exhausted. Okay. Then I have some illness here. When you're sick, it means that when you're not physically good, but because of some kind of virus or something like that, okay, that's when you're sick. Like when you get the flu. When you get the flu, that you can't breathe well because of all the things you have in your nose, and also when you're coughing a lot, that would be another thing. When you cough and you're like, that's coughing, and yeah, that's another reason why you wouldn't feel good, because you're coughing a lot. Something else that can affect you would be an allergy. Thank God I'm not allergic to anything, but there are people who are allergic to weather. When the weather changes temperature, like when it's hot and then when it's cold, they get allergies, and that must be very bad. Like a lot of people are allergic to maybe cheese. That must be very bad too. People who are allergic to to certain fruits, that's bad too. Another one would be asthma, like when you run a lot, when you do a lot of physical exercise and then you get tired very easily, you can't breathe properly, that's asthma. And the last one would be a migraine. Migraines, I've never had one. I think I haven't. Those are very, very terrible headaches. People say that it's just horrible. And yeah, I'm thankful I haven't gotten any yet. And I don't want any in my life. These were some of the reasons why you might not feel good. Remember, the question is, what's the matter with you, or what's the matter? You would say, I have a headache, I have a stomach ache, I have the flu, I have a migraine, I'm sick, my arm hurts, my elbow hurts, I have an earache. Okay? Thank you very much for paying attention and see you next time. Hola, soy Brando y en esta ocasión te voy a hablar de la pregunta What's the matter? ¿Cuál es el problema? O What's the matter with you? ¿Cuál es tu problema? ¿O qué te pasa? Esta pregunta se hace generalmente cuando a alguien se le presenta algún problema, algún inconveniente, cuando no se siente bien. Y aquí tengo varias razones por las cuales una persona no se sentiría bien. Puede ser por enfermedades, por alguna lesión o por algo por el estilo. La primera sería stomachache, que es dolor de estómago. Luego headache, dolor de cabeza. Pain, que significa dolor. Broken, es cuando te rompes algo. I broke my leg's broken. My leg is broken. Mi pierna está rota. Hurts, duele. My leg hurts. Me duele la pierna. Toothache, dolor de diente. Backache, dolor de espalda. EARACHE, dolor de oído. Ya otros, como un estado en el que uno se puede sentir que no esté muy bien, sería exhausto. Cuando estás muy cansado, uno está exhausted. Luego flu, gripe. Sick, enfermo, cuando te sientes enfermo por algún tipo de virus o algo. Allergy, alergia, cuando eres alérgico a algo. Cough, la tos, cuando toses y te duele el pecho de tanto toser. Migraine, migraña, es un dolor de cabeza muy intenso. Y por último, asthma, el asma, cuando estás haciendo algún tipo de ejercicio físico y sientes que no puedes respirar, que se te ve el aire, eso es porque eres asmático. ¿Okay? Recuerda que la pregunta es What's the matter? ¿Cuál es el problema? Y la respuesta sería I have a headache, tengo un dolor de cabeza. I have a stomachache, tengo un dolor de estómago. I have the flu, tengo gripe. I am exhausted, estoy exhausto. Espero les haya gustado y bueno, nos vemos en la próxima.